Hello, everyone. Happy Friday or Saturday for some of you. You guys know the drill. First and foremost, let's welcome our newest members of the Love Train. Well, I'm telling you, this Lionsgate energy is really pulling in some new energy again from all over the world. So let's welcome our new Love Train members from Maryland, from Atlanta, Georgia, from Oklahoma. By the way, Oklahoma is looking for playmates, so please go in there and tag if you're from Oklahoma. Iran, welcome to you. Vancouver, Washington, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Washington State, Santa Cruz and Cali, welcome to you. Auckland, New Zealand, welcome. Then we have Niagara Falls, Canada, welcome. And beautiful Laguna Niguel, California, welcome to all of those new members of the Love Train. Wow, I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely really feeling the amplification that the Lionsgate is giving to us. And then for those of you who haven't seen it in the community section, a dear fellow guide named Suzanne Alexandria shared a Lionsgate activation. It's a free activation. I did it yesterday afternoon, and wow. And with these activations, what's cool is they continue to unfold. So if you don't feel anything immediately, that does not mean that you didn't receive it and you're not going to benefit from it. But I'll tell you, I felt it, and I must be like I'm continuing to feel it today. So hop in there and enjoy that. Also, I wanted to have a quick reminder for anybody who participated in or maybe watched the recording of yesterday's session that I did on intuitive awareness. There's a private Zoom session tomorrow that I'm doing. It's a workshop to dig deeper. It's going to be tomorrow, which is Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so US dates and times. We will be doing exercises that are designed to strengthen your awareness of your intuition. Also going to show different ways of effectively using your intuition in combination with other normal things that we do, what we consider normal, right? Actually, your intuition is more normal than any of it. What am I saying? Nurturing. So we're also going to cover nurturing a relationship with your guides. And then I have a special exercise on intuitive manifestation where I'm combining two techniques that I've been doing. And I'm so excited to share that. For those of you who've already signed up, I am so looking forward to this. It's going to be absolutely fun. Tons of information. The energy exchange is $49. Everyone gets the recording, and please only choose this if it's an absolute yes and resonates with you. And the link will be in the video description below and also in the community section. So now I've got the Schumann, and I'll tell you guys, I was ready, packed for the beach. I was barn sour for the beach. And then my guides, they dropped in, you're going to Canva. And so I was like, oh, okay. I was so barn sour, had my water packed, had my lunch packed. And but when I went in there and saw the images, this is super important for right now, particularly being Lionsgate, where things are amplified. So that remember that if our attention is on something not so bright, we don't want to amplify that. And this is a good time for me to say that I've noticed like this community is truly global. And there are some of you, newer to the community and some that have been here for a while. If you're in an area of dense energy, I am just sending you so much extra love and light, because the courage that it takes for you to shine your light, particularly when you're surrounded by dense energy, just know that you're fully supported, not just from this community, but with all of your guides and angels, and your light radiates outward and literally can impact millions of people. That is how powerful you are. So I'm sending extra love to anybody that is in an area where you're witnessing dense energy. And my Canva creation ties into this, and I think it's gonna help. And if any of you ever need some extra help around this because those are unique situations. I'm like so grateful. I'm like in a beach community in Baja, Mexico for the summer. And, all I'm doing is feeling gratitude and love. And I have to say that it would definitely require more effort if I was somewhere else. And I am aware of that. So if any of you need some extra help, please reach out to me. I thought it was very important to bring that forward because it popped in. Okay, let's talk about this Schumann. Okay, so we are still very much in Lionsgate energy. You can see this is all integration, and look, we got this was a nice push. Again, the upper chakras mostly. Tons of purging and integration. Okay. With this, also, this little sneaky, I believe that is known as a timeline jump. But timelines keep collapsing. That's part of the ascension, right? We're all moving forward, upward in consciousness frequency. And what had to reach those higher timelines, other timelines are collapsing. These timeline collapses are also creating that shift between the realm of 3D and the realm of 5D. Very important to keep in mind. But you can see here this, and it's funny because for me, when I see this one piece here, this is reading to me not for all. So again, whatever frequency you're in and whatever you're experiencing, this can affect you or not. But you can see that was a nice push in here, and you'll see it better on the chakra chart. So I'm going to go to the chakra chart, and then we're going to jump into the Canva thing. It's a short one, and then I'm going to the beach, you guys, because I got to ground in all this beautiful, yummy energy and let these activations like kind of expand. So here's the chakra chart. So you can see these upper chakras. I mean, this is going to all the chakras, right? Because we're integrating this. But this was that bump that came in again. Crown, third eye, throat. Drawing a blank here. This is, sorry, heart and solar plexus here, right? And then down here we have the sacral and then the root. So you can see there's different places where we get these little purges. When the purge happens, why? It's to allow more love and light to come in. So yeah, I don't know, this integration for me has not been difficult at all, but I've been very, very mindful about creating. I didn't bring my paints down here, and I was guided to just go. I finally bought some paints, and oddly enough, I woke up this morning and was creating drawings. So I bought paint and then went to my colored pencils. But the key is that when we have that attention, when you put your attention into something creative like that, you're in the zone and you're open, and it's a beautiful energy to be in. So anything creative you're inspired to do, by all means, like, make it yummy. Okay, let me go to the first of two Canva creations. Okay, here we go. So the message, it was actually a question from Spirit today, is what are you creating? What are you creating? Where's your focus? So in this purging process, right? Anybody, if you're struggling with another who man, if any who man's triggering you, or if in any way, it could be a spouse, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be at work, right? Any who mans that are triggering you, they wanted me to show this. So there's a gray. This is supposed to be gray. I think it's grayish. It's got a little yellow outline, but that's just me being fussy. But they were very distinct. They gave it to me as a gray veil, right? Because these are two just unawakened souls, right? Their heart's still there. Their connection to source is still there. Why? Because we are source, right? But right now they can't perceive it like you can. So when you shift your attention to this and allow it to affect you, right? So what we give our attention to is what we end up perceiving. So if you're saying, no, but they annoyed me, they did this, um, you're giving your power to them or that person. You're giving away your power. So this whole ascension process is about how are you managing your own energy. And I say this with love, and don't beat yourself up if you go, oh gosh, they triggered me for a second. Allow yourself to feel it, but then understand that how you help this whole situation is to shine your light, but through you, right? If you shine your light for someone else, it has to come through you first. We radiate it outward. Okay. So whatever you give your attention to becomes your perception, becomes your reality, right? We are conscious creators. So what reality are you creating is the question. Do you want more of this? Now, what do you do if it's a really like, gosh, this is so in my face, easy for you to say, Mrs. Happy at the beach, right? All you do is say, I can't see this right now from my heart. I'm up here and I'm analyzing this and saying, why are they doing this to me? Why can't they apologize? I want closure. I want restitution. All of that crap that was 3D. And instead, just give it over to your guides. Give it over to your guides and say, help me see this. You can say, help me see this another way through a lens of love. Help me, please rearrange it. You can ask them to rearrange it. Please reorganize it. This works. I have done it where someone got me just something they said, and I was like, uh-oh, I don't have an answer for this right away because I knew I didn't want to react. But I also just felt, okay, I can stay in my power, but now it was something that required a response, but I just knew I don't have to respond in the moment. And I just pushed pause. I pushed pause and I gave it over. And I said, can you please reorganize this? The whole situation resolved itself. I never had to make a response. The communication came back to me. The whole situation changed. So it does work. You stay in your power no matter what. So I'm going to show you just the last slide. They maybe do this in two different slides, kind of the same message, but they wanted it very clear. Sometimes I think these visuals help us in managing our own energy. So give me 1 second. I'll switch this. Okay. So this is what happens when we entangle in another's journey or energy. You're now listening to their radio station and you're not aware of your source connection. It's still there, but you're not connected to it because you're in the head. You dropped out. You left your heart. You left your heart temporarily. But so it's always if you're in your head on anything and focusing, if you perceive anybody is doing anything to you, big piece of this, remember that everything happens for you. Everything happens for you, even when it appears that it's not going what you perceive as well. So we need to let things play out and just stay in our power. Because otherwise, when you don't change radio stations, just don't do it. You can get it back instantly. It's a choice, right? So it's start really practicing that awareness. And I think this message came forth today for a few reasons. One, for those of you who are observing a lot of dense energy, for sure. And then two, for some of you who are just still really hanging on to a situation where you're not being authentic and you're trying to dig in and hold on. And remember, we're creating new earth. We're creating our new experience. We're not trying to fix the old one. It's being reconciled. Big difference. We're not trying to fix the old one. It's all being reconciled. All parts are being healed and made whole again. Our focus on the love train is conscious creation. So if we want peace, we create it from within. Because when you just think of it, if every single one of us just went into our heart and said, today, I am focusing on creating peace and love and loving myself, what on nothing's going to ruin my heaven on earth. Absolutely nothing. Nothing's worth it. Is this work worth it? 1,000%, because we're all going to wake up with open hearts and just shining light on each other in every situation. So anyway, sending you guys big love. Again, a big welcome to our new subscribers. And thank you for letting me know in the comments when you're new, where you're from, and also in that community section. And for those of you who are ready to play with intuition and manifestation, I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love you guys. Mwah.